I think the last show I done was with Niecy. Niecy, she a comedian. She had a show. It was downtown at the Sunset Club.
Okay.
And she called me, man. It was a good show, man. Really, it was a real good show. I was like, even though they put me out though after I did my stand up, 'cause it was like for women, it was all women and stuff. But I got up there, man. I did my show, man. They laughed, man. They was laughing so much, man. But they put me out after I got through. They paid me and put me out. I was like,
They ain't put you out now. Come on, Floyd. They ain't put you out. All women.
Yeah, 'cause it was all women. But then they was laughing, man. I mean, it was the ladies laughing so hard, man. I had to ask the lady, "Can I finish the joke?"
Yeah.
She started laughing harder, man. So I mean, that was the last show I done. That me and Niecy did. That was the last time. Except on TV, you know.
Correct. Do you get to travel a lot, to different comic acts, different areas, locally?
Pretty much, but like I say, I ain't really been did no live stand-up in a minute. But I've mostly been doing like on TV, you know what I mean? So I ain't really been out there though. I'm finna get back out there.
That show that you have, Comic Unleashed, what made you want to go into that area as far as, because you're helping out a lot of our local comedians.
Right. I just, man, it's like, I really basically, man, it was just time for change, you know what I mean? So I was thinking like Comic Unleashed, that sound more like, man, what's this about? Comics Unleashed,
Correct.
But man, I wanted to, my show, man, it's for like, I was trying to get all the comics to come, man, But, hey, it's a good show, man. And then plus, like, for us, like, we got hot topics, where we let like non-profit organizations, any business, you know what I'm saying, come in. We talk anything that can help the community, We let them come in and do that.
Why is that beneficial to do not only comic, but just like you said, hot topics?
Cause even though it's all right to laugh and stuff, but at the same time you want to laugh, but you want to get a point across, man. Like anything that's serious in the community, anything that's happening in the community that people need to know about and be informed about. Like I done had people like Rain for HIV/AIDS. I done had Miss Ann Taylor from the Battered Women's Shelter. I had Sheila Kirby from
Fill My Cup.
Fill My Cup. Yeah. It helps adults get their GED.
Correct.
And and that helped people, man. I had a girl come up to me, man. I grew up with her, and she told me, she like, "Floyd, I went back and got my GED," and I was like, "What?" Cause she watched my show and seen Miss Kirby on there, and she called and went and got her GED. And I was like, man, that was all right, That's just one person. I don't know who else might have went back, but I mean, that was all right, man.
Okay, I know we talk a lot about your show and all that, and the people that you bring on, the guests and all that. How does the community respond to your show? Because you have some people that may not like your jokes or whatever. So how do you accept, just like my show.
Right.
How are you able to accept those type of criticism?
You got to just accept it, man. I just listen to what they say. But you know what? I have more people that like it than more people that, don't like it. I might have like a couple people, and there's not really people out in the street. It's like, other producers and stuff.
No,
they
not
call
the producers.
Yeah, it's the producers.
You know what they call them.
They don't want to call and hanging up the phone and stuff, Well, man, hey, I love it, man. Because when I'm out in the public, man, people are always coming up to me. Guys, man, older women, and they're always talking about, man. And to me, I don't really give myself enough credit, But they like, man, you funny, man, you crazy, man. We watched the show. I like this show you had about this and that. And that kind of like build on my confidence, but I should be like, man, I don't think I'm that funny or something.
Okay, Floyd, we're going to take a break. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on the Paul Brown Show.
Hey. Business, Paul.
Paul Brown Show. Chief Rodney Monroe, Darrell Williams, Mr. Patrick Cannon, Mr. Calvin Seabrook.
And set goals and go for it.
There's an opportunity that's always before us.
I tell my wife I enjoy every morning when I get up putting on this uniform.
We want to help build hope and help change lives.
Paul Brown Show, every Thursday at 5:30 on Access 21. You be encouraged. Welcome back to the Paul Brown Show. My guest, special guest, Floyd Struthers of Floyd Strother Comic Unleashed. Welcome back to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get back into, I know we're talking about being a comedian, and let's talk about your family. Let's talk about your mother. How inspirational has your mother been to you in your life?
Oh man, my mom's good, man. My mom, she good, man. She always taught me. I told you the number one thing she taught me, man, was talk free. You got to show me. So, you know, my dude, man, that's my best friend now, man. You know, we've been hanging out lately too. Been hanging out a lot, man, going out of town. I think because I got that truck, she want to ride in my truck all the time.
Yeah, what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel like, especially since we just went through Mother's Day, you know, to be able to spend quality time with your mother, even as today?
Yeah, it feels good, man. You know what I was just thinking, because like Mother's Day just passed, you know, we went to South Carolina, Chester, South Carolina. I got to say that because they're going to get mad if I don't.
Oh.
But we went down there, and, you know, my grandma, man, she buried down there, man. We go down there like every Mother's Day and, you know, clean off the grave and stuff, put flowers on there. So we do that like every year. It's like, I don't know how, like I be forgetting, like, but, you know, every Mother's Day we do that. So, you know, we did the same thing this Mother's Day. Me and my mom and my aunt, you know, we went down there. Okay. But this year we put some flowers on my granddaddy's grave too this year, so we did both of them. They like in two separate places, so. But it feels good though, man. It's a good feeling, man. You know, cause my mom, you know, just to get that trust back with her, man. It's like, cause you know, like I said, you know, I ain't always been like that. You know, it took a lot to get her to trust me. Cause like she say, talk. I used to always talk all the time, but you know, I wasn't showing her nothing. You know what I mean? So now it's different, man. You know, and it feel good, man. Feel real good.
When we see the crime in our community, how does that make you feel, and what do you feel we need to do as citizens to better our community?
Man, you know, man, you know, I'm from the streets too, man. I grew up in the streets and stuff, man. And you know, I be scared. I ain't even gonna lie, I be scared, man, because, you know, I know how I was, you know. And now I see these little young guys now, man. They ain't got no heart, man, you know. And I mean, you know, hey, I be scared. I ain't gonna tell you no truth. But Chief Monroe, he doing a good job though, man. But you know, man, I think we just need to create more jobs, man, and get them to working or something, man. We got to come up with something so we can make the crime rate go up. But you know, I think it's a good idea though.
What's that?
I think this right here cut down the murder rate. If you kill somebody, you should get killed. You should die. You know what I'm saying? I bet that'll cut down a lot of that. Mm-hmm. For real, that's one thing I think though. But other than that, man, I don't know, man. You got to watch who you hang around, man, and everything, cause you never know, man. You know. Mm-hmm. But it's a problem, man. I see it, but it scared me. I'm for real, cause I know. I mean, I'm from the streets, man, and I know, you know, you can change and everything, and that's one thing I hope to accomplish, man. I hope that a lot of people see me, cause I know a lot of people, and I hope that they see what I'm doing, man, and you know, it might inspire them to do something. You know what I mean? I know a couple of people who doing stuff now. You know, I know a guy, man. He used to be in the streets, but now, you know, when I started back doing comedy, and you know, doing my TV stuff. You know what? It made him start doing something. So now he into music and stuff, you know. And I'm like, man, that's all right. You know, he told me, he said, man, you made my dream come back true, man, just by seeing me, man. So I'm just trying to be an example, man. You know, just maybe if they see me and they knew how I was, so I mean, maybe if they see me on this side, maybe it'll make them think. And I just want to talk to them, man, and that's what I'm gonna do. I need to just talk to them and just be like, man, you can change, man. Just, you know, people, places, and things, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have God. You got to pray. You got to stay prayed up, man. For real, 'cause it's bad out here, man. It is.
Are we watching over our neighborhoods like we should? Because, you know, they got this, the thing about snitching and all that. You know, we hear all these.
Snitches catch snitch. What's that? Snitches catch stitches.
Stitches and all that. I mean.
I don't know. People say that though, but man, if somebody kick your door in at night and put a gun on you or something, I bet you gonna dial 911 when they leave. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's snitching. I mean, if somebody do something to your mama, you know what I'm saying? You know who did it. I mean, would you tell it? You know?
Right.
I mean, you got to look. They say snitching, but you got to see what you're snitching. I think more people probably tell it. Like, say, like if it's a murder or something, I think more people come forward because they scared. You know what I mean? But for us, like say like drugs or any other like breaking and entering or something like that, a lot of people might not tell it. But man, I don't know about that, man. But it seems crazy, man. It's just, I don't know. I'm just glad I ain't in that life no more, man. Really.
I know when we see our youth, I know you said we need to have more jobs, but how about the dropout rate? I mean, because education is key.
Right.
You know, why should we help the kids stay in school?
I mean, we're gonna need it, man, cause for the future. Cause if they don't, man, you know, like if they don't, man, they gonna end up in prison or dead. I mean, or out here, if you don't have, I mean, they're going to be out here on the streets. I mean, what else? Ain't nothing left to do. I mean, you can't get a good job, you know, because it ain't going to never be enough for you, you know. Especially you see Johnny over here, he didn't graduate, he driving a BMW. And you over here, you didn't drop out of school, you got a Cutlass Supreme.
Correct.
And, you know, you want that BMW. But, you know, Johnny stayed in school and graduated and stuff, did the right thing, you know. You got to do the right thing, man.
Floyd, we're running out of time. Tell the audience when they can watch the show, and you know,
y'all can watch the Floyd Strother Comic Unleashed every Tuesday night, 12 o'clock midnight to 1 o'clock. I hope you enjoy the show, and don't be calling my phone either, talking that crazy stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, special guest, Mr. Thank you for watching the show. You be encouraged. Thank you.
Lonely, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk awake. Those who can relate know the world ain't cake. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate,